Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on the pay to win account and we are looking at the peaks of time and the brand new Trials of God. So as you can see, we've gotten 36 on all of these. We're going to continue in here with the Black Woods. So now there are actually two comps that we can run in here. The one that we're choosing to do today is the Speedy Lizard. If you're not familiar with it, we'll run through the comp in just a minute. But looking at our debuffs, damage dealt to enemies is reduced by 90% when we have no factional advantage, which again, we're running a very particular team in here. Second one, an enemy hero dies, the surviving enemies recover 70% of their health. Third one is when an enemy hero dies, the amount of damage dealt by the surviving enemies is increased, which we have to really pay attention to that. When an enemy hero dies in battle, an explosion will occur. So essentially we want to speed through killing out the heroes here. It's a pretty neat team comp if you have not used the Speedy Lizard before. And then the final one in here is allied heroes on the battlefield will lose all energy and 15% of the max health at the end of battle, but will not die. So the other two that we're relying on here is enemy heroes are granted a shield, and then all allied heroes have their damage reduced by 20% for every hero belonging to the most populous faction on the allied side. That is going to take us to our 36 guys. As you can see, that is going to max it out. So beginning the adventure in the Black Woods, we're going to actually move right up here. So the Speedy Lizard, this is a combination that we've used before, which of course is the God tier comp. Works very successful, but the Speedy Lizard is very cool. So this is comprised of Soros. It is comprised of Tassie, which is very strong crowd control. Of course, you got to have the haste in here because that is what makes the Speedy. The energy regeneration from Rowan, absolutely phenomenal. And then, of course, the energy regeneration of Aziz, as well as the crowd control aspect. So Soros is going to be our main damage dealer in here. The thing that we want to focus on here is just getting Soros his 5 stacks and being able to burn down heroes super fast in here, which I know we're going to do. Aziz is there for mitigation with the damage. Then, of course, we have Rowan with the healing potions, and then Tassie with the multiple forms of crowd control. So I do go through here pretty quick at 4 speed. I keep my finger literally right here on the pause button. And I'm going to show you guys the battles in here. I haven't done it before, but the battles, we just make sure that we always win the battles, because the moment that a hero dies, I go ahead and I stop the battle. Rowan in the back providing some crowd control there, which again, all that we're doing is allowing Soros to stack up his 5 stacks. As you can see right there above his head. And then just one by one, he bulldozes the enemies. Now remember, if Soros goes under a control effect, he is actually going to lose those stacks, which is the reason we have Aziz in there to block out some of them, and also Tassie in there to set the multiple forms of crowd control. Now this is it, guys. This is the formation we're going to run through this entire thing. Again, based on this formation, it is strictly built on Soros. So having Soros's plus 30 signature item is a necessity, guys. Again, I will say it one more time. It is absolutely a necessity. His plus 20 or higher all the way up to plus 29 will heal him, and it will just heal him. When you get into the plus 30 signature item, it will actually heal the entire team when it cannot stack anymore. So when he's at those 5 stacks, it will allow him to heal the entire team, which is the reason, again, this formation does work incredibly well, is he has the ability to heal, which is big. He can heal the whole entire team. Again, boom, we got the link in here provided by the twins. There's the crowd control, and Soros just runs through everyone one by one by one. There's crowd control again. He even comes back here and he cleans up Grez's minions in the back, which is kind of crazy with the damage that he puts out. We'll look at it real quick. So looking here, guys, 8.47 million damage. That is the Speedy Lizard. A lot of players in here also do usually build Soros out with his furniture. Big thing with furniture, remember, it is going to allow Soros to take less damage. So that's going to be the big factor with that one, is if you have a hero that is as strong as Soros, especially because he's used in a lot of boss comps, is if you can get him to take less damage, which again is with those the furniture bonuses, it can make a big difference, especially if you're running him within the campaign. Again, Speedy Lizard, we're trying to take down Silas in here. Very tough. Some of these you are going to have to reset, but usually once he gets those stacks up, he can burn through enemies pretty quick. Even there was a banish on Thorin in that one. Another sleep. We have to make sure we don't run out of time either, because that would make a big difference as well. So retaliation ability is coming up. And there we go, guys. Just a couple seconds on that. So that was kind of a little bit of a slower lizard on that one, but that's okay. So we're going to move up and to the right. And here we do have quite a bit of crowd control on this team we're fighting here. But as you notice, Soros gets quite a bit of energy, drinks Rowan's energy potion, which just allows him to burn through targets, guys. He's on Skarath, if you can see right there. Skarath is down. Moreel gets the banish, but he stays with her to burn her down as well. Crowd control from Rowan. More sleep there from Tassie. And remember, just keep it on auto for the simple fact that you lose all your energy based on the challenges that we picked or the debuffs that we picked. So we're going to lose all of our energy after every battle. This one you have to be careful because of Athalia. A lot of times she can kill out targets very quickly, as you can see there from Aziz. We just stop that battle and we actually reset it. Might have to swap out a little bit if Aziz cannot survive in this one. But ultimately, a quick sleep will allow Soros again to pick up those stacks. And there goes the hit points, guys. Aziz goes right back to 100% max out health. Even with that bleed effect, Soros is strong enough to keep him completely maxed out, which is awesome to see the power of Soros. That's one of the big reasons why I stressed building Soros early. Not only the power that he has within the Twisted Realm, the boss fights, but him combined with the twins, guys, is very tough to beat. They are such a strong combination. You throw Rowan in the mix, you throw crowd control in here with Tassie. It just takes a little bit of time, and then he can get through whatever targets he got. Even in the back, he just took down Verk. We got some immunity up here. There's another sleep. Just got Leah Frick left right there. And that's it. He picks up 5 kills just like that. All right, so I think we cleaned out this way. So moving over to the left, we have, I think, 3 more camps, and that will conclude it for the Black Woods. Now, we're going to look at the artifact when we are done with this, because they fixed it, guys. If you watch the initial, I was like, not exactly sure how this artifact is going to work, if it's going to be effective, if anyone will ever use it. But guys, good news is the artifact has been reworked, or honestly just fixed how it should have been released with the issues with the translations. So we'll go over it in just a minute. There's a sleep. He's going to walk down here, burn down the totems, guys. Blocked out the ultimate ability with Aziz right on the bottom. So Sophia didn't get a chance to get that ult off. And just going to train wreck Nemitsu right in the bottom with some massive crowd control on that one. All right, so we got 2 more camps here. This one you got to be a little bit careful because we do have Leica for the big burst damage. And then we also do have multiple crowd control with Maro and with Tassie as well, which there's a good sleep. Got Baden down. Baden's another one. Baden can actually get his ads up relatively quick. If he does, you can get overwhelmed pretty easy. We just took Gorvo down right there. Now we're on to Leica. Leica, that is just a monster to dodge. Then, of course, you got to chase Tassie around the entire battlefield the entire time. There we go, another sleep. Looks like Maro's going down little by little down there. 30 seconds left of the battle. Just have to catch Tassie. Her teleport ability happens so often, it's kind of crazy. There we go, guys. So that one, boom, almost 10 million damage. Look at Tassie, 3.5 million damage on that one. And the final one up here is dealing with, of course, it is going to be Soros on Soros action up here, guys. There we go. We got our Soros maxed out. We just need a sleep from Tassie. There it is. Gorvo goes down pretty quick. Big energy regen on that one. Another sleep from Tassie. And another target goes down. And Aziz just has the ability to nullify the Soros down here because he's locking him out of everything. Skarath goes down easily right there. That is it, guys. So we got the new artifact, which we're going to look at in just a minute. We're going to go ahead and level it up. So 0 of 36, it is done. So the adventure in the Blackwoods is complete. So now I'm going to hop on Prince of Persia because that is where my artifact is going, guys. Boom, there we go. So looking at this, during the first 35 seconds of battle, that is right, guys. Remember, battles in here are 1.5 minutes. The first 35 seconds of battle, every time the wielder deals damage to an enemy well on the enemy side of the battlefield, their attack rating is increased by 3% and the damage they receive is reduced by 3%. Now, remember, with the Prince of Persia in particular, he rolls around the battlefield, he jumps off walls. A lot of times he is on the enemy side. In addition, he does have that massive crowd control stun that he can perform multiple times, which is going to be much stronger because the attack rating is going to be increased by this artifact. In addition, if he does take fatal damage, he will actually come back. He will use his recall effect. If you have him like I do at the plus 30 signature item with 9 of 9, the 309 build, he can actually use the ability multiple times, meaning he has a cheat death with a higher attack rating, with a damage mitigation, stacking up to 10 times, which is a 30% damage mitigation at the plus 3, which we'll go ahead and level this out, or the level 3 ability. It is going to take it to 5% stacking multiple times, guys. So he's got more crit, more damage amplification. That is going to be all equates to massive damage. So there are going to be a couple heroes that are genuinely going to be amazing with this artifact in particular. Pretty much any rangers that are going straight to the enemy side, this is going to be very beneficial, guys. So looking here at that, the 3-star, during the first 35 seconds of battle, so we have the same timing. Attack rating is increased by 5%, damage they receive is reduced by 5%, and can stack 10 times and will remain until 36 seconds into battle. Now, most of the battles are not going 36 seconds into battle, which means that he is going to have a major boost to the attack rating and to the damage reduction that he has on here, making him super effective, increasing crit, increasing the crit damage amplification. So heroes like Prince of Persia are going to be completely ideal for this build, and that artifact is designed specifically for the heroes that are going on the enemy side, meaning they are going to do a lot more damage. So looking here, we have the Prince of Persia, absolutely, guys. Joker, Ezio definitely could benefit from there. Titus, absolutely. Lucretia, definitely a possibility on that one. Kelthar, we know is going to be on the enemy side of the battlefield. Nakaruru as well. There's going to be a bunch of heroes that are going to benefit from this. The only issue that I could see is, one, the crowd control that you get could take down these heroes pretty quick. And two, just the raw damage from going on the enemy side. But I could see this really changing up a couple team comps, especially when it comes to like a Scrag Invade team comp. I think this is going to breathe a little bit of new life in here because the attack rating and damage reduction is 20%, 25 less from the enemies, plus a health recovery aspect. Now, stack on top of that, the attack rating boost that you're getting from the artifact, the damage reduction boost you're getting from the artifact, even throwing another hero in there such as Merlin in this formation, I think would be insane. Nemitsu could work really well, but the damage mitigation is going to be exceptional. It is going to be exceptionally high when you're building out these heroes, guys. So that will do it for the Blackwoods, guys. Brand new artifact we picked up. Super excited about it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.